I'm Rory Hall, excavation and grading contractor, and we're in Salt Lake City, Utah. We work primarily for power utilities, whether it's new right-of-ways, power substations. We work all the way over the western United States. So on a regular basis, whether we're working on a new power substation or essentially just building big pads. And then ultimately on the right-of-ways, it's the clearing, grubbing, access roads, pads built for the structures to be installed. That's primarily what we do. Primarily in this niche, when we run a lot of small equipment. Whether it's minis, skidders, we use slingers, cast slingers, putting in gravel and backfilling foundations. And then we go all the way up to D8s and some 621 scrapers and powder wheel scrapers, a few graders, medium dozers. Primarily, it's a lot more kind of a surgical niche of excavation. The initial struggles was fuel on site. So essentially, that's kind of why we got onto and looked into your guys' trailers. It's been a huge problem solver for us. Depending on our crew size, we only got to get fuel once a week. We can leave the trailer on site. We've got a compressor there, a little generator, we've got tools, def, grease pot, fill all our auto greasers. They have suited us very well to help solve that problem. And then when we move, because we move from locations every 2 to 3 weeks, typically, with our jobs, and the foreman just takes his trailer with him. Number one, we have a very structured thing. We fuel all our equipment at the end of the day. We grease everything. We make sure everything at the end of shift is taken care of. Now you're getting 2 walk-arounds a day right on your equipment. So in the morning, that night when they're fueling and greasing, it's not just one guy doing it. And so things are getting missed or overlooked. And guys having a better sense and more knowledge that they're actually the guys taking care of it. It actually kind of saves us hours, where you've got to, let's say we have a 5-man crew and they got to hit 4 or 5 pieces of equipment that day. Get through it a lot faster than just having one kid fuel each piece and then chasing it or this or that. So once you adapt to them, to go without one, that's a struggle.